If you earn 100,000 naira or less in this current economy, and you are asking, what kind of investments can you key into in order to be generating passive income? Then this video is for you. So the best thing for you at this time, as a time when you are earning 100,000 naira or less, is not to invest in stocks, is not to invest in treasury bills, and is not to invest in equities. For instance, if you take 10,000 naira out of that 100,000 naira and you invest it in treasury bills, the question is, how much will it give you in a year? I understand it may be an habit, but why can't you invest in what I want to talk about in this video? And stay tuned to the end. If you invest in treasury bills, let's say for instance, at the rate of, let's say 20%, 21%, which means on your 10,000 naira that you have invested in, let's even say you are doing it monthly. 10,000 naira monthly is 120,000 naira in a year. Now 20% of 120,000 naira, how much is that? That is 24,000 naira. Yes, it's something, but you need to think outside the box. You need to think beyond the aspect of passive income now. The question you should be asking yourself is, how can I earn more? How can I earn more? Yes. So what do? You should think about how to invest in your capacity to earn more. Not in other vehicles, not in other instruments, but in your own capacity to earn more, so that from earning 100,000 naira, you can begin to earn, let's say, 500,000 naira a month. And it is possible. It is possible to begin to earn 500,000 naira or more in a month. Yes. It is possible. So rather than say you want to invest 100,000 naira in order to be collecting 24,000 naira in a year, even as at 20% rates, why can't you invest in a skill? In an income generating skill, high income generating skill in your career or in your job? Why can't you invest in that skill so that you become more valuable in the marketplace? So your investment should be in yourself, in your capacity to earn more than that 100,000 naira, more than that current level of yours. That should be your goal. You can also invest in certification. What is the certificate? By the time you earn, by the time you have it in your field, in your career, it will give you the leverage. It will help you to earn more. These are things you should be considering on investing on, not in investments, not in stocks, not in T-bills, not in equities, not in commercial papers, but in your capacity to earn more. That should be your priority. That should be your preference for now. And the last skill, the last thing I will say you should invest in is learn how to sell. Invest in knowing how to sell. If you have to buy books on how to sell, what does this do for you? This helps you to become a middleman. Even as somebody who is working 9 to 5, in your part-time, during part-time, you may be selling for other companies. You can become a broker, you can become a real estate broker, you can become a real estate agent. But if you don't know how to sell, then it will be difficult. You can become an affiliate marketer. Learn how to sell. Okay, for instance, you may say, what skills can you even learn when it comes to skill? For instance, you could learn copywriting, you could learn content making, even for organization. You can become a social media marketer. These are skills that you can learn even in this day and time, so that you can increase your earning capacity. So I hope I've been able to help you. So don't think about investing in stocks, treasury bills, and equity. I teach on investments, but I know that collecting 24,000 in a year does not make any sense. Rather, think of how. Let your focus be on this. Focus, laser your focus on how to increase your earning capacity. Till we meet in our next video, stay blessed.